Now let's have an all-out preview of Sunday's second-round edition of the Battle of the Birds between the Ateneo Blue Eagles and the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Joining us on this Friday live via Zoom is Adamson Soaring Falcons head coach Kuya Nash Racela. Good evening, Kuya. Welcome back to the show. Happy Friday.
Hello, Kuya Andre. Thanks for having me. Magandang araw sa'yo.
Alam mo, maraming salamat at napaunlakan mo ako ngayon this season. I think this is the first time we're actually talking this season. I've tried to bug you so many times, but thank you. Before we talk about that really crucial game, one of the games that most fans, including myself, is really eager to watch, yung Ateneo versus Adamson, because you beat them in the first round. Tingnan muna natin yung last game. Pag-usapan natin, Coach Nasha, against LaSalle, because it was also a good game. If we take a look at the numbers, we have the stats here. There were LaSalle, because you were able to actually control or in a way contain KQ, Kevin Kiambao, and Evan Nelly from dominating on the offensive end. So tell me, Coach, what went wrong and paano kayo? Why did you fall short in that game?
Well, I'd say nothing really went wrong in that game. No, we gave LaSalle a good fight. Entering that game, we were really minus 20 against them because they average, a powerhouse team like LaSalle. They average above 80 points per game. And we average just above 60 points a ball game. So mahirap talaga kalaban ng LaSalle. But I think we gave ourselves a chance in the end game. We could have limited them to the mid-60s, and that's the only way you could at least compete with LaSalle and try to beat them when you limit their output. So tingin ko naman, our boys executed the game plan well, at least defensively. And that gave us a chance in the end. Hindi lang it just didn't go for us nung bandang huli.
Mm-hmm. Well, KQ also having a double-double, 11 and 11. Michael Phillips had 8 and 11 and got that game. Evan Nelly was just limited to 7 points, 2 out of 8 from the field. You had a good third quarter, 16 to 11, but at least now moving on. Let's take a look at the standings. Currently, you are tied, as I said, at the number 4 spot with 5 wins and 6 losses. Here it is on our screens, right on cue. The UP Fighting Maroons, the NU Bulldogs, and the De La Salle Green Archers all now secured of the Final 4 spot. And then it's going to be crucial dito. Of course, the win over the other, lamang kayo dito because you beat Ateneo in the first round. Coach, looking back at your 2 rounds, I know you still have a couple of games left, Ateneo, NU, and UE. Are you content or satisfied with your performance this season? What grade would you give your own team this season?
Well, we're happy that we are competing, and at this point in the tournament, we are still alive and kicking. A lot of people counted us out even before the start of the season. But our players, they don't really give up. They just fight. I like the grit in them, giving ourselves a chance every game. And we're approaching the crucial end of the second round, and we still have a chance to make it to the Final 4. So yes, I agree, the Sunday game is really crucial for us. Hopefully we will be able to execute again on both ends.
Big game. Let's talk about this. Defending champs, the Ateneo Blue Eagles, up and down roller coaster ride this season. I was having a conversation with assistant coach Sandy Arispacochaga the other day and team captain Chris Cone after that win against UST after breaking that 3-game losing skid ng Ateneo. And you beat them in the first round, 74 to 71. I know pass is pass. That's in the first round. But coach, if you're gonna get something from that first round meeting and hopefully use it, kasi it worked. You beat them in the first round. Ano yun, Coach?
Well, Well, yan ang basketball. No? First round result does not really matter anymore. So ang pinaka-importante sa amin is how we could move forward to the next game, and that is on Sunday. Sa amin, crucial pa rin. No? Number one is how to limit Ateneo. They always say, some people claim that they lack talent this year. I don't agree with that observation. I think they're a very talented team, and they're capable of really performing well offensively. So it's a challenge for us to contain them. Hopefully, just like how we played the last time against LaSalle, no? The other day, no, Wednesday, we would be able to contain Ateneo once again, because that's the only way we will have a chance in the end.
Yeah, you actually shot better in the first round back on October 7th. 39.5, almost 40% from the field. They shot 36.8% in that game. Actually, Ateneo's biggest lead went up to 19. Kayo, pinakamalaking lamang nyo was at 3 in that game. But of course, the end result was what matters most. So you beat them in the first round. It's been an up and down for Ateneo. They are the defending champions. But do you consider yourselves the upper hand here? Kayo yung kumbaga, sila yung underdog. It's just weird to, put Ateneo in that spot na Ateneo yung underdog in this matchup, because you did beat them in the first round.
Yes, Ateneo has never been an underdog, no. Adamson ang palaging underdog, no. Even I think normal basketball observer would agree. No, na si Adamson would always be the underdog when facing Ateneo. But again, it's a challenge that we are actually ready to face. Now, hopefully, again, as a coach, my players would be able to just follow and play their best. No? Give ourselves really a good chance. Keep it close, and hopefully, in the end, we could steal it again.
Still have a lot of questions to ask, but I'm told we have to take a really quick break, Coach Nash. Of course, I still want to talk about Jerome Lastimosa and a lot more, and we will also be bringing in two recruits of yours that will play next season in season 87. Don't go anywhere, Coach Nash. Stay where you are. Coach Nash and I will also, I will be talking to the Ronzoni twins, Cade and Austin, and Coach Nash will also chime in. We'll bring them in as they are ready to soar with Adamson in season 87. The Ronzoni twins will join us on the show along with Coach Nash, Racela, live after the break. Stay tuned to Sports Desk only here on CNN Philippines, where we go all out for today's top sports stories. We'll be right back. Season 86 isn't over, and the Ronzoni twins, Adamson is already looking ahead to the future by securing the commitment of the twins, Austin and Kate Ronzoni. We'll bring them in just a bit. But before that, let's talk to Coach Nash, Racela, bring him in. Once again, Coach Nash, before we bring in your two recruits, the twins, I'm really excited to see them play for next season. But Jerome Lastimosa, we saw the return of Jerome, final playing year. How is Jerome, first of all?
He's okay. Ready to move on to the next chapter of his basketball career.
Coach, ang dami nagsabi online, and diba, I'm sure you've heard the outside noise na maaga pinalaro si Jerome, napilit bumalik si Jerome. I want to know, kaninong decision yun, Coach? Na for him, did he ask for it? Did it come from him na I feel good, I want to play?
Well, I'd say it was a collective decision.
Okay.
My stand as a coach has always been play Jerome if he's able, and not play him if he's not able. So he got a go signal. That's why you saw him on the floor. He did his part in really strengthening his knee. That's why the doctor gave him a go signal.
Well, we wish Jerome nothing but the best. One of the best players we've seen donning the Adamson jersey, and the prayers up for Jerome Lastimosa. I'm sure he will bounce back stronger. Now, speaking of bouncing back, how about these two kids? I know they can bounce, but as I said earlier, Coach, season 86 isn't over yet, but you guys are already looking ahead to the future by securing the commitment of twins, Austin and Cade Ronzoni from the Arizona State University. And Austin and Cade, by the way, are the sons of Kai Soto's agent, Tony Ronzoni. Let's bring the twins in. And I still have to, I'm still actually really confused, lalo na pag identical twins, Coach, Austin and Cade. Austin, Cade, good evening from Manila. And I believe good morning to you there. Can you hear me? Andre Felix here.
Yes, we can hear you. Perfect. Yeah. Hey, Andre. Great to be on the show. Finally get on one-on-one. We're big fans, so we're excited to be here.
No, I'm big fans of you guys and your dad. Really a good friend and a really nice guy. So who's Austin and who's Cade? I just want to make sure.
I'm Cade.
And I'm Austin, yeah.
Twins, Ronzoni twins. A lot of talk because, of course, you guys played for Arizona State. You guys are huge deals. But coming here to the Philippines, was it a no-brainer? And how did you eventually end up with Adamson when I'm sure a lot of schools were also trying to get you both?
So growing up, we've always been a part of Philippines. We've had Filipino family. We have Filipino blood. So having played 3 years at ASU, getting a chance to play in the NCAA tournament, I just thought that when the time was right, we loved the chance to play there. So as soon as we got the opportunity, we just had to jump on it, you know. And a school like Adamson, it has a lot of prestige, and they're known for going up against the bigger schools. And that's kind of our character as players, you know. We like going up against the bigger teams. We always like that kind of underdog mentality, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So the fit and decision was just perfect for us at the timing and stuff and all of that.
Austin?
Yeah, same reason, you know. Seeing Coach Nash do what he did last year, it's like that's who we want to play for that, you know what I mean?
Well, other than Adamson, if you don't mind, Coach Nash, I hope you also don't mind, can you mention which other team or teams that you guys consider, or probably those that recruited you to play?
Well, we had UP come to Arizona State, watch us train. We had,
Wow.
what is it, UE?
We were talking to De La Salle.
De La Salle, yeah.
And a couple other teams, but those were mostly the focus of the teams we were looking at, and they all were great guys, great coaches,
Mm-hmm.
and all had great opportunities. But we just felt like Adamson was the best fit for us.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you guys have watched Adamson this season. Your thoughts on Coach Nash and Adamson's season so far? We were having the conversation earlier with Coach Nash, and they're actually tied with Ateneo, who are the defending champions. Big game against Ateneo this weekend. Your thoughts on season 80, on their season so far for Adamson?
Yeah, we've been watching every game, staying up late, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Just so fun to watch Adamson play basketball, you know. We feel like they can win every game with Coach Nash, so every game's exciting, and I'm excited to see Adamson beat Ateneo's today or tomorrow. I don't know what time.
Man, we love watching Adamson. They're fighters, and who doesn't love a fighter, you know? Next man up, and it's fun to watch every game because they're always competitive, and sometimes they'll get the win sometimes, which I love.
Who impressed you the most on from Adamson so far? The players?
Players? I mean, I love Montavon. You know, he's a barrier guy, so I go with my barrier guy. So I'm excited to play with him. He hits a big shot too.
Yeah. How about you, Cade?
Yeah, I mean, I see Yero's been playing good. He's been coming into his own a little bit. And then I've been watching, Montavon too. He's a Bay Area guy. And then also Vince and Sed. They're all the players. Sabone, he's good too. Sabando, yeah. And then they're all really good players. Honestly, everyone on the team has just impressed me as a whole. And I've just been excited to just watch them every game. Look forward to playing with them one day.
Mm-hmm. Coach, these two, 22 years old, the twins, ilang years niyo magagamit to, Coach? How many years are they going to be playing for Adamson in the UAP?
They'll be eligible for 2 years.
Wow, okay.
So, and they won't have to do residency.
Uh-huh. And also, Coach, I want to ask you what impressed you, what do you like most about these two, Cade and Austin? Answer that after the break. We'll take another quick timeout. We have to pay the bills. But we still have a lot to talk about with the Ronzoni twins, Cade and Austin, getting ready for season 87, playing for Coach Nash and the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Stay tuned to Sports Desk only here on CNN Philippines. We'll be right back. We're back. Thank you for joining us. Our guest today, Adamson Soaring Falcons head coach Nash Racela. And Adamson commits Austin and Kate Ronzoni, the Ronzoni twins, both 6'2". Kate is a point guard, Austin is a shooting guard. Their mom is from Davao. Their middle name is Ledesma. Coach, what do you like about these two? And do you see them right away making an impact when they come in next year?
Hi, Andre. Well, we like what they could bring to the table. No, we have an idea of how they play, but the challenge has always been how they adjust to the style of Philippine play. So that's really a big question. No, that's the challenge that I raised for the two guys, Kade and Austin. So the earlier they could get to the Philippines, get to Manila, the better for their adjustment.
Twins, Austin, Kade, what, for the UAP fans, for the Adamson fans, what can you both bring to the table to Adamson come next season? Because they're hungry for a championship.
Yeah, that's our goal, man. We're going to give everything. 100%, dive on loose floors, blood, sweat, and tears, everything. And a lot of threes, too, for me.
Kade.
Every day is an opportunity to win the games and go out in that court and just play for the fans, play for the crowd, and just we're big on playing for fans, playing for people, and just playing for ourselves and for our team and our coach. So every day is going to be an exciting opportunity. For me, look on the court, I'm going to be looking to dish out a lot. I like to get people involved, run the offense a little bit, and get mine every once in a while too when he's not shooting it.
I like that. Coach, I like these two, and hopefully you guys come by. I know last time you were here in the Philippines, when you guys were 7 years old, when you guys were just kids. So it's been a while. Come by. Studios of Sports Desk here on CNN Philippines always open to the Ronzoni twins. Regards to your father. Thank you. Coach, Kuya, good luck against Ateneo this weekend. Maraming salamat. Happy weekend. Also, Ronzoni twins, thank you. And we'll guest you again on the show. Again, that was Adamson Soaring Falcons head coach Nash Racela, along with Adamson commits Kade and Austin Ronzoni. Thank you so much. We've reached today's finish line. Catch the replay of our interview with 7-time PBA Most Valuable Player, the Kraken, Junmar Fajardo, and Rookie of the Year, Justin Arana, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Also on Sunday at 9:30 a.m. Then we'll see you on Monday for Sports Desk Live at 8:30 p.m. Who knows? We might have Neil Etheridge here inside the studio. Well, have a great weekend. I'm Andre Felix. Thank you so much for tuning in to Sports Desk only here on CNN Philippines. The final word with Rico Hizon coming up next. Stay tuned. Happy weekend.